First full week of August, off to a decent start, especially if you could take the smoke factor out.
That was high today. You know, I was saying yesterday it was like a side note. You probably noticed there was some smoke, but it wasn't crazy. Today it was like the lead thing.
If you didn't notice it, there's a problem.
Yeah. It might be time to see an optometrist or something.
Yeah.
The smoke was denser and it was lower.
Yeah,
so
you could see it everywhere.
The two things. Air quality alert still in effect. The densest of the smoke is still out there over southern Maine and central Maine. You can see it very clearly on the satellite picture. So these are normal clouds, the bright white. This is all smoke in here. And then down here is what the sky should look like on the satellite. So that shows you where that smoke is most extensive. And there is a front right now moving through Bangor that is pushing some of that smoke slowly away. So it has cleared out a bit across northern Maine especially. Now, we've talked about this in the past that, believe it or not, the global models don't have smoke as a layer built in. And so it's specialized models that track this smoke. And this is one of them, showing you that smoke kind of being pushed away tonight. And by tomorrow morning, it's just over southern and western Maine into New Hampshire. And then it kind of keeps getting scoured out. I do think tomorrow over western and southern Maine, there will be some smoke apparent, but I don't think it should be to the same degree as today in the density and also how low it is. So you'll see it's kind of flitting around through tomorrow and even into Wednesday a little bit, but it doesn't look like it'll be the same level as we're seeing today. So outside of that smoke, there's not a whole lot going on in the weather department over the next few days. Temperatures are going to be in the 60s tonight. Overnight tonight. There will be more normal cloud cover around tomorrow, high thin cloudiness that perhaps you might actually mistake for smoke in some cases, but it actually is serious cloud cover coming in, and then there'll be smoke on top of that in some instances. Tomorrow ends up in the upper 70s, mid 70s along the coastline, close to 80 inland, and there'll be a pop-up shower possible out towards North Conway and then down to Manchester. In this zone over New Hampshire and far western Maine has a chance for a shower Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but it's very minimal. And I didn't put it in the 7-day forecast because I think most people will be dry those days. We go back into on Wednesday, same deal. Upper 70s along the coast, right around 80 inland. And we do it again on Thursday, just slowly getting a little bit warmer, but generally just partly cloudy. So as far as your shower chance goes, just a small chance in that shaded yellow area and an even lower chance in the green. Outside of that, I think we stay dry probably through the entire week and perhaps into the weekend. Temperatures keep kind of climbing up there, and I think by Friday you'll also start to perceive the humidity back in the air mass, and that continues into the weekend. Mid 80s on Saturday and 90 plus maybe Sunday and Monday. The models are kind of messing around with how hot this is going to be, but there are some numbers in the mid 90s for those days, so that will be noticeable. Weekend looks pretty good. Just want to follow up on a comment I made earlier today because I got a lot of emails. Don't worry, it's nothing bad, Brian.
There were a lot of comments earlier
There were a
today.
lot of comments. Mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes.
You noticed them this weekend.
I noticed I just got absolutely mauled by mosquitoes, and I didn't even say anything. It was over the weekend into today, and then Ryan mentioned it.
Same
he
issue.
had the same issue. A spot that he knew that never had that many mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Ton of emails, Instagram messages saying the same. I can't find any correlation between smoke and mosquitoes. In fact, it's often a deterrent. So I'm working on it.
Doesn't make sense.
I'm working on it, but there's something going on with that.
So it's not just the two of you.
No,
a
it
lot
was
of people noticed
just
this issue.
blown up in there. Yeah.
Okay. Bug spray.
Yeah. Exactly.
Very important. All right, Keith. Thank you.